Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been quite some time since I uploaded a video, so I thought reviewing the Dominar 250 would be a good start. Love this color, man. But before we get into that, I want to thank Malinisri Motors for giving this bike for me to test ride. They've got their main branch in Tondiarpet and also 5 different branches, which I will put in the description. You guys can go check it out. If you're in and around that area, support your local dealer, go there, get a test ride, book your bike. They have amazing staffs. You're gonna have an amazing time. So now let's get started. The bike looks like the Dominar 400, the elder brother, but the Dominar 250 comes in red. The Dominar 400 does not come in red, or at least right now. Same headlight, same tail light. It's got a 37mm fork in front compared to that of the Dominar 400. Smaller rotors in this in front, smaller wheel. It's got 100 in the front and the rear is 130. Same tail light as well, same dual barrel exhaust. Love the dual barrel exhaust. I will let you guys hear that before I step on and review the bike. That is the engine. It's got the Duke's 250 engine. It's a twin spark, as you guys can read, as compared to that of the Dominar 400, which is a triple spark. So it's got 2 spark plugs compared to that. Now it's got the header of that of the Bajaj and the base of the Duke 250. The reason is they've reduced the compression ratio for a lot of factors, which we will talk about when we are reviewing it. Overall, the bike looks neat, well packaged. Not many wires protruding outside and not many plastics which make it look hideous. All of these cables are well aligned inside. It's got a lighter clutch. I like it, man. I like the fact that the plastics don't look really rich at the same point, and they don't look cheap as well. I really like it. Lovely looking digital console, which is a mandate in this generation. Does not come with a you're gonna get all tail lights here, but you're not gonna have the gear shift indicator. Yeah, man, looks beautiful. Absolutely lovely package. Hideous looking sari guard, but it can be removed. So let's talk about the engine. The engine is a 250cc. It's got the base of the Duke 250s and the header designed by Bajaj, 27 PS at 8,500 RPM. The other specs you guys can go and read it, but from the word go, you're gonna feel this bike to be sluggish. It's not gonna give you that raw punch power like the other bikes, but once you go past the 4,000 RPM band all the way till where I am right now, you're gonna feel the punch. It's gonna feel good. There's less vibrations, or less to no vibrations, I would say, all the way to 6,500 RPM or even 7,000. Post 7,000 RPM, you do feel that there's a slight buzz which comes. Hold on, let me try that out. See that there's a slight buzz right from the engine. It kind of creeps all the way onto your handlebars. You can feel a slight buzz on your seat as well. Buzz on your seat as well. Yeah, but the wide handlebar is amazing, man. I really like it. Slight bit of aggression in front. Loads and loads of wind blast. Loads of wind blast, guys. If you're going to use this bike for touring, I'm pretty sure you guys will need a windshield in front, because this bike does have enough power for you to cruise on the highways. It can hit triple digits. It's got a 13.5 liter fuel tank. It's not a lot, but it's not too puny as well. It does not have a puny fuel tank. And the mileage, as far as that is concerned, I've been riding inside the city for a while, and right now on the highways, it's probably giving me close to 32 kilometers per liter at an average. So I think so you should be pretty much covered with that part as well. Now, all of this being said, the suspension, on the other hand, I do feel like it's too soft for my liking. You can adjust it. It has a preload suspension. Oh, that's a Dominar 400. Nice. It does have a preload adjustable suspension, but I just feel that right now it's just too soft. These roads are beautiful, man, but I feel like, there's this, I can feel each and every small bump. I can feel the feedback. So you might, see that? You might have to adjust that a little bit to your liking, which you can do. If you're going to make it too stiff, you're going to enjoy the corners. But please keep in mind that this bike has a really long turning radius, which I will take some time here. I can show you guys how long it is. Not to my liking. I mean, newer riders are going to feel it to be really difficult. The weight of this is 180 kilos, man. That is by far the heaviest in this segment, and I don't know how newer riders are gonna like this, because this bike has everything that you're looking for. It's got the looks, it's got dual channel ABS, it's got a really it's got a pretty punchy 250. It's not a real punchy, but it does have a pretty punchy 250cc motor. But you know, it's got good suspension, wider handlebars. You know, you're going to have loads and loads of accessories just like the Dominar 400. But I just feel that the weight is going to be a factor for newer riders, not for experienced ones. Experienced ones can know when to brake, how to brake, when to stop, not to do, and all of that. But newer riders who really don't want that punchy power and would like to go for this bike are going to feel it really difficult, at least until they get used to it. The fuel economy, as I said, I've been riding inside the city for a bit and also on the highways, giving me around 32 kilometers per liter, which is quite decent. This bike is also equipped with a slipper clutch, which is really nice. It's responsive. It does not have that lag. In a certain bikes, I've felt that when you try to use the slipper clutch and then you just feel that there is a lag. Talking about the slipper clutch, I also want to talk about the clutch. It's light, so if somebody's going to get stuck in traffic, bumper to bumper traffic, wherein they have to frequently change gears, you're not going to have to work out your forearms. You're not going to feel that strain there, and you don't have to apply a lot of pressure on the throttle as well. See that? It's really responsive, and on top of that, you don't have to apply a lot of pressure. See that? That's something that I really like about this bike. And now that I'm going to take a U-turn, I want to show you guys how difficult it is to take a U-turn. Or I mean, not really difficult, but it is going to be a little bit of a challenge for newer riders. It feels front heavy, and it also has a longer turning radius. So new riders will find this as a challenge for sure, but experienced riders is going to be a piece of cake for you guys. And this bike is front heavy, as I just said. And what does that mean? On the highways, I don't think so it's going to matter a lot to you, but if you are going to be riding this bike predominantly inside the city, then in stop and go traffic, you're going to feel that the handlebar just wants to give up because the front is just too damn heavy for a 250cc bike. And I believe that's the same with the elder brother D400 as well, but that's something that I wanted to touch base on as well. The next thing that I wanted to touch base on would be the braking. It's got a dual channel ABS. Braking as such is a very controversial topic, because even if the brakes are manufactured by the best in the world, if you do not know how to brake, you're going to end up having a fall, because there are several ways in which you brake: late braking, early braking, engine braking. You have so many different this thing in that. So talking about engine braking, the bike is responsive. If you want an engine brake, it's not going to lock the rear wheel thanks to the slipper clutch. At the same point in time, it's going to be responsive. You're not going to feel like, oh, what the hell is the bike doing right now? The braking as such, when you apply the brakes, the rear does seem to lock a little bit, because I believe it's a brand new bike right now and it's just crisp. It's not been seasoned a lot, but I do have confidence in the braking in the front and the rear. But in wet conditions, the tires just don't seem to do justice, and I'm a little scared. To brake hard, especially in wet or sandy patches with these tires. So the tires should be changed. The brakes are really nice. So let's talk about who should really buy this bike. I mean, where does this bike sit in the food chain? See, 250 to 400 cc bikes are by far my favorite segment of bikes in India. And the reason being, don't call me a hypocrite because I own a Street Triple 695, but I just said that it's my favorite. I never said that it is something that I would like to own. The reason why I like it is because based on the road conditions and the terrain in which the Indian roads are, taking the maintenance into factor and the licensing system that we have, I believe that the 250 to 400 cc is going to be the future for at least a couple of years, until things pick up and become gradually better. Now that being said, this is a 250 cc bike. It's going to compete with the Gixxer 250, the Yamaha FZ 250, and a couple of other bikes as well. Now, this is by far the most heaviest of the 250cc bikes that are in the market right now. Costs about 1.6 lakhs or 1,60,000 next showroom price in Chennai. Once again, guys, Malinisri Motors is the place that you have to go and buy a bike if you really want to. They have branches in several places, which will be there in the description. You guys go check it out. So support your local dealers. Now that being said, if you're looking for a bike which does not have that raw punch from the word go, which is much more matured, I would say, wherein you can adjust your suspension, gives you decent fuel mileage, and it looks good as well. This is a looker. Trust me, guys, if there is a Dominar out there, and I love it. I love the look of it. They've designed it very well, and the 250 also takes a resemblance from them. Of course, they share a lot of parts. If you're looking for a bike which gives you 27 horses for the money that you pay, 1.6 lakhs ex-showroom price, and something that you want to use it for your daily run, and also you don't tour a lot, but you like to take it out on highways like these occasionally, and you want to just have fun enjoying it, man, then I think so this should be the bike that you're looking for. That is pretty much it for this review, guys. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, you guys know what you have to do. So take care, guys. Ride safe, ride hard, and always remember, life gives you problems, with the damn throttle.